So I've got Audacity on my desktop. I just go ahead and open it up, and then it'll be a matter of putting the files into Audacity. While Audacity is opening, I'm going to go into this here, go to Free Music Archive.org and grab the music that I want to use for my I'm going to grab the music I'm going to use for my podcast or whatever I decide to record. So let's look under genres of hip hop. Okay, we've got a couple of things. Let me listen to a few and see if there's anything I like. Okay, this is not bad. So I'm just going to download this one. It's called Picture Perfect. I'm right into Chrome. Chrome takes it somewhere else. It's going to be 3 minutes of music. It is already downloaded. I don't have to really worry about that much anymore. So with the Audacity, what I can do is I can just drag this MP3 directly into Audacity. And it didn't happen. Not a problem. I can still go another way. I go Audacity, I'm going to go import audio. And of course I want to go to my downloads now. For some reason my computer's moving really slowly. I've organized my downloads to show up by last modified. And it was the last modified file. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that and see if I can bring that into Audacity that way. And it does. So now I've got that 3 minutes and I can see right here that the waveforms are already peaked. I can do a quick double check. So let me double check this and go to Effect, Amplify, and it tells me that I can amplify at 0.26 decibels to get me audio perfection for the 0 output or 70 decibel output. So I'm not going to do that at all. I'm going to cancel it. And because I know that it came in really close to the 70 decibels, I'm going to bring it down probably 18 decibels, 18 or 19 decibels. And this is more of the art than the science, because you can see that these waveforms are all over the place. This here is going to be probably 20 decibels. And then this is going to be 40 to 60 decibels, and this is going to rest at 60 to 70 decibels throughout the whole track. So I've already highlighted the whole thing. I'm going to go up into my effect and I'm going to de-amplify it just by moving this cursor to the left, and I'm going to do minus 18 decibels and see if that brings me right in between the 00 and the 05. So that's 0.25. I'm pretty good right there. So let me leave this to the side. I know I've got this audio recording that I did earlier, so I'm going to bring in this audio recording and see if this will be at the right levels. So now I'm going to actually go into my Audacity, and all I did was I just dragged that file from my desktop into Audacity. It's a 3.5 minute piece. I'm going to listen to this solo. So if I go into just this track, I want to hear just this track solo, and I play it.
Prince George's County. I'm Del Roden, and today is March 31st, 2020.
I don't know if you can hear that, but I can hear some distortion, so I'm just going to delete this. This is not going to work for me at all because I can see that it's way too high. If I double click on this and then take it to the amplify, and it'll tell me that I'm already 3 decibels too high. But when I compress it, I'm going to go ahead and compress it to 3 decibels and see if it makes it sound better. You'll listen to this, and it's still going to be somewhat distorted.
Hello, Prince George's County. I'm Del Roden.
You can still hear that distortion because even with the compression, so it's not too loud, but it's distorted. So this track doesn't work at all. Matter of fact, while I'm at this, I know this is the track here. I'm going to go ahead and just trash it because there's nothing I can do to make that better. How about if I drag this track in? Because I know the audio for this track may actually be right at, look at there. It's right at the 70 decibel mark. It's right at the perfect area. So let me listen to this one.
Hello, Prince George's County. My name is Lillian Torres.
Okay, so there's a little bit of a hollow sound. You can hear that. It sounds like she's a little bit too far away from the microphone, but that's okay.
Coronavirus, also known as the COVID-19.
Because there's no distortion.
According to an email sent to PGCPS.
Okay. So now if I take off the solo on this track, I should be able to hear the vocal track and the music together.
Hello, Prince George's County. My name is Lillian Torres, and here is the latest news for today. A Prince George's County Public Schools teacher has tested positive for the coronavirus, also known as the COVID-19.
And I don't know if you can hear this, but it's just about the right level. It's going to get louder in about 5 seconds, but still it won't be so loud that it impacts the vocals. I can hear the vocals very clearly, and the music is sort of like a bed for the vocals to rest on.
And 400 with confirmed cases. The announcement was made Wednesday during a press conference.
So we want to make sure when we're looking at the waveforms, this is about half. The music is about half the track of the vocals. I'm going to go in here and I'm just going to rename the track on this one. I'm going to name it vocal. And I'm going to rename the music as Music Bed. And there we go. Once we export this, well, clearly I want to play just a little bit of the music before I play the vocals, so I'm going to move the track. So once again, we would go up into this 6-block area, right past what you want the track to do. In the 6-block area, either mark it or move it, nothing else. So we're going to do the move. I'm going to move this track over so it'll start with the music. So let me go back and mark this. And I'm just going to get rid of that. And I'm going to get rid of that. Now let me move this track back a little bit more. And I can get rid of a little bit more of the music track. So I've got 1 minute, 34 seconds of the whole track. And probably 1 minute of the news or the vocal. I'm going to go to the end and it'll give me the highlight at the end of the vocal track. Go to the end of the vocal track. I'm going to mark it. And looky here, I'm about to get fancy. I'm going to go up to the effect. I'm going to do a fade out. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this side. I'm going to mark it from the beginning of the vocal. And I'm going to do magic, a fade in. So the whole thing will sound as if it belongs together because I'm going to have nothing to a little bit of music, a little bit more music, more music, more music, vocals. The music's at the highest level it's going to get for the rest of the track. When the vocals stop, the music begins to fade out, 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 and gone.
Hello, Prince George's County. My name is Lillian Torres, and here is the latest news for today. A Prince George's County Public Schools teacher has tested positive for the coronavirus, also known as the COVID-19, according to an email sent to PGCPS families. The PG County Health Department notified PGCPS Tuesday morning that a teacher at Templeton Elementary in Riverdale Park had tested positive. Maryland schools will remain closed through says it's good to see people stepping up.
And as the vocals end, the music doesn't.
For the Prince George's Daily, I am Lillian Torres.
And now the music is softer and softer and softer.